Alrighty, y'all. We gotta celebrate. Jess, you poured our shots.
Period.
Charlemagne is in the news again.
Oh my god.
So Charlamagne the God, just a variety article dropped yesterday that you will be working
featured in a grant. Never mind.
In a what?
He what?
In what? Huh?
Never mind.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Featured in the drag ball.
Yes, Mocha Menace. Yes.
Charlamagne the girl. But go ahead.
So Charlamagne the God and John Wick producer Basil Iwanic, and you guys' new company Southland Stories is set to do your first project. It's a film with Jonathan Majors called True Threats.
Yup.
Drop a bomb for Charlamagne.
Dope.
Hey, Mocha Menace, the girl. Okay,
That's what's up.
That's it.
Period. So, I mean, I was going to read the article, but tell us a bit about it.
Go ahead, read the article.
Okay, so a production company that focuses on Southern voices, which is Southland Stories, your production company, has its first project, and it's called True Threat. This is a revenge thriller starring Jonathan Majors.
Yep.
It's scheduled to begin production this summer. It's one of several films in the pipeline of Southland Stories as you guys start to ramp up your output. Now, it's going to be directed and written by Jared McMurray and produced by Gerard McMurray and produced by Alexis Garcia of Cat 5. Now, True Threat follows a special forces operative who's out for vengeance after his teenage son is killed by gang members. The movie is among Major's first roles, Jonathan Major's first role since he was convicted in 2023.
We don't have to talk about that.
It was in the article. I was reading the article.
Yes.
Man said read the article. No, don't read the whole article.
I think
Well, congratulations. Drop a bomb for Charlotte.
Yes.
Nice.
I think it's dope, though. I think it's dope that, because when Magazine Dreams hit, he did an amazing and a phenomenal job in that movie, but I feel like it came and it went, and I don't know why. I hope that maybe this one is the one that doesn't come and go, because he deserves to be able to.
And this is going to be this is a full cast. Like, this is an action thriller, but it's a full cast of characters. He's just the lead character.
We can't get another
I
name.
love that. So kind of like a universe.
Kind of like a universe.
You putting yourself in the movie?
No. What?
Mocha Menace ain't popping out.
You would be great.
No.
You was a cop
are
before in a movie?
Yes, that was a long time ago. I was in Ride Along.
Yeah.
Are you putting other people in the movie? I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, people who audition, and if you audition and get casted.
I asked you for 48 hours to let me audition.
What about wigs?
Have you seen yourself? Listen, what happened? What did you say?
Nothing.
Ooh.
The wigs
You
matter?
know what?
Like,
Listen.
any wig
Excuse me?
There'll be a.
I wasn't talking to you.
There'll be an audition process. I'm sure.
Excuse me?
Yes.
You know what? You in that little sassy waist today. I just can't. It's been a lot coming from over there today, and I don't know if it's what's going on. It's your time of the month, girl. What is happening?
What happened here? What happened? What is the problem?
Just get your sister. Okay? The girls in the house are upset.
I don't even understand what's going on.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you talk a lot about how stories from the South have so much that
Not
need
just
to be discovered.
Yeah, stories from the South, black folklore, black mythology. There's a lot of different things that Hollywood has not seen. I feel like all the original IP that Hollywood is missing is going to come from the South. It's going to come from black mythology. It's going to come from black folklore.
Well, speaking of other, black.
Have you ever heard of? I don't want to give away too much, but you'll see when the movie comes out.
Give us a little something. You gave them an exclusive?
No, I didn't actually.
Okay. Well,
yes.
Well, speaking of black folklore and that whole genre, Sinners. Remember, there was the articles that came out that the small Mississippi town where Sinners focused on didn't have a movie theater, so they couldn't really go and see the movie.
Yes.
Well, that is all about to change because Clarksdale, which is a town of about 15,000 people, hasn't had a movie theater for years. But
they shot the movie there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The closest movie theater is an hour travel to Memphis, Tennessee.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so that's just a lot of money and a lot of time for a lot of people that live there. But the mayor, his name is Chuck Espy, he told TMZ that the city has been in talks with Warner Brothers, and a special event is going to actually take place so that everyone who wants to see the film on the big screen will finally have a chance to do it right there in their hometown. There's been a few dates that have been tossed up, but they're leaning towards Juneteenth, which I think is fire.
I should do a drive-in movie theater. That'd be dope.
That's so long fast.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll
damn,
be under the stars.
They got it on Fire Stick by then.
It's happening under the stars at the football field. What if they haven't seen it
It'll
at
be on
Clarksdale High School?
Yeah, it'll be on the planes. It'll be bootleg by then.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
Can you hand me my
I
phone?
mean, Juneteenth is next month. Where your phone
I
at?
know, but that's like more weeks and weeks and weeks, and then
That's like
all
6 weeks
types
away,
of
5 weeks away.
spoilers are gonna be online by then. Like, come on.
But you gonna just appreciate seeing it in your hometown because you couldn't.
Oh
at
no,
one
no, I'm
point.
definitely not
Yeah.
negating the fact that they're gonna see it for sure. But
I'm
they
shocked
should-
Ryan and Michael them didn't just tell Warner
they
Brothers go
just
set up
do
a
that,
drive-through
yeah, for the
Yeah.
premiere, or
Yeah.
Well, we
during
don't-
the earlier weeks of it being premiered.
We don't know who was behind the conversation with Warner Brothers. We just know
That
that
is
they're in
true.
conversation with Warner Brothers. And as we wrap up, I just want to say there is that video circulating of allegedly Young M.A. Busting
Oh my
through
God,
that
what?
door in Boston. Allegedly, people were reporting that it was her.
So strong.
I reached out to a rep from Young M.A.'s team that is 100% not Young M.A. She has not visited Boston
Man,
in the
stop.
last
See, y'all think all
What?
studs look alike. And that's what's messed up about
They say
it.
any
This is some
website
form of racism.
or social media platform suggesting otherwise is not only misinformed but also acting with blatant irresponsibility and a complete lack of
Wow.
due diligence.
Wow.
So it's that Young M.A. stunt double running around her head.
Yeah, so now you could take that one and I could get the
The story was
I
crazy
want
though.
her recount.
The story was crazy,
So you
though.
try to be gay a little bit. What?
Now I will say though, the only place I saw it reported was Double XL, and Double XL asked a question. The headline says, "Is this Young M.A. caught on video hurling an object through a bar door and shattering glass everywhere?" I knew that wasn't Young M.A. When I saw that dildo go through that door and that dildo break that glass,
That was
the way
a
the glass
dildo?
shattered. Yes.
No, Jess.
Oh yeah, show
You know what?
Like,
All right.
I was like, Young M.A. wouldn't be acting like this. And the way the glass shattered, and who would be throwing a dildo through a glass door?
That's
A
the latest
stud
with Lauren.
Avenger.
You're
Cheers.
absolutely right.
That's
The mighty stud.
That's the
Incredible
latest.
stud. Captain stud.
All right.
Black
Oh my
stud.
God.
All right.
The stud of vision.
all right. That's the latest with Lauren.
Spider
The
stud.
mix is up next.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club. Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.